Welcome back, all you Pokemon, Japanese, Korean, Chinese, flipping, scalping, multi-gazillionaires. Thank you for taking some time on your private jets flying around the world, in your beach homes, on your yachts, to listen to one of my videos. My name's Alex and this is Nostalgianomics. I thought we could talk about that topic here today. If you weren't around in the hobby, or if you were, you remember. During the 2020-2021 boom, everything went to the moon. English was too expensive. It was sold out in every retail store, right? Every single time a product was released, it was scalped to the moon, and it was bought out to the point where things like Vivid Voltage would be released, and they were $200 plus a booster box out of the gate. And people finally got fed up and said, all right, I'm done with this. Where else can I go to open product? And that's where a lot of people discovered Japanese. A lot of people probably knew, Pokemon started in Japan and all that, but this is the time where a lot of people shifted to Japanese product because it was cheaper, it was more affordable. Sure, you couldn't read the cards, they're in a different language, but it was the original language of Pokemon, and it was cheap. And so the whole herd, right, all, stampeded to Japanese, which caused the Japanese markets to go absolutely crazy, more crazy than they ever have in their whole existence, even, probably back in 1999, and shot everything to the moon. Now, this caused the English markets to stagnate a little bit and start to drop. But what also happened during this time is a lot of people said, hey, you know what? I actually like these cards. I like the way they release the sets. I like, some of the patterns, some of the hollow and texturing better. I like the fact that the print quality is a lot better. And I just like the fact that this is the original language. So a lot of people actually stayed with the Japanese cards. However, then we started seeing a bunch of Korean cards start getting made. And you had, segments break off to the Korean cards because they're cheaper now than the Japanese or the English cards. And now we're seeing the same thing happen with the Chinese cards, and everyone's saying, oh, well, the Chinese markets, now we don't have, cheap knockoffs. They're actually official Pokemon product, and the Chinese population's so huge, so that market's going to go huge, and so everyone's kind of piling into there. And now what's happening is we're seeing the Japanese market start to fall off the same way the English market has. You're seeing, it was my Discord this morning, right? I'm recording this on Sunday, just this morning. People were talking about, Raging Surf, one of the new Japanese sets, actually falling to around $40 or even less a box on some sites. And you're seeing even some of the new sets really drop in price compared to what they were going for. And so what's happening is the market is fracturing off into so many different sets across so many different languages that people just, one, don't even know where to go. Right? They don't know where to go and find their quick flips and their scalps, but also they don't even know what to collect anymore. There's just so much. Not to mention Pokemon releases 7+ sets a year. That's right, 7+ sets. Let me count them for you. You got 4 mainline sets. You usually got 3 specialty sets. You got your McDonald's promo sets. You got your Halloween set. You got promos all over the place. It's so much. Not to mention that there was never this many products. You didn't have booster boxes, ETBs, PC ETBs, collection boxes, tins, mini tins, booster bundles, check lane blisters, 3-pack blisters, regular sleeve blisters. I mean, it goes on forever. And there's just too much. For lack of a better term, there's just too much. There's too many products, there's too many sets, there's too many languages. Now look, you could say, Lorcana's doing good right now because it's underprinted. They didn't print enough. Next year when reprints come, it's going to start, dropping the prices. But one thing you got to say about Lorcana, they're keeping it all in one. They're not trying to split off into a million different things. They're not trying to make a billion products. They're keeping it relatively simple, which is easier for collectors to digest. And if Pokemon continues down this route, there actually could be an issue down the road, right? You're going to have the collector community, the investor community, the flipping community, whatever you want to say, just fractured into so many different areas where sure, people are going to make money here and there because, there's just so much. It'll be harder to optimize the market because, it's hard to even pay attention to what prices should be in English, Japanese, Korean, Chinese, this product, that special release, that specialty promo, that, English only, Korean only, Chinese only, Japanese only promos. It's to the point where a lot of people may just give up and say, I can't even deal with it anymore. It's just too much. It's too many news. It's too many releases. I mean, think about it right now. 151 literally just came out. We don't even have all the products on the shelves for 151 yet. I mean, we're talking a matter of weeks, people, right? No one's really had time to complete a master set or open all the products they want to open. Paradox Rift is already coming. The PC ETBs have already shipped. The product's coming out. It's here. 151 just got released. Paradox Rift is here. But now, you can't even take time to worry about Paradox Rift. Shiny Treasures is coming. The new Shining set. We gotta look at that now. We're already looking forward past the set that's not even released. That's how crazy this hobby has become. No one's got any time to appreciate or collect or enjoy each set that comes out because we're always on the look to the future. We're always on the look to other languages and other markets and other flips and other scalps that no one really gets time to appreciate each card and each set that comes out. And I know the flippers and the scalpers, they love this, right? Because there's always different plays. There's always money to be made. Guess what? If eventually people fall off because they're sick of it and they just can't get a grasp on anything anymore and the buyer pool shrinks, well, guess what? That scalper flipping all that money, it's going to go bye-bye because there's just not enough legitimate interest in the products anymore. And so, you might start having to sell that extra yacht you bought. You might have to just go back to flying in first class and sell that private jet, right? You might have to, get a beachfront condo instead of the whole beach home, right? And, maybe rent the jet skis instead of owning all the, the boats. It could become an issue. I want to hear what all you have to say in the comment section because, I don't know, for the first time, I'm starting to see some cracks in this whole system. And some cracks in how the future value of every single set and product can maintain in every single different language. We're going to have some languages fall off or fail. We're going to have Pokemon maybe start to decrease the amount of different products or decrease the amount of sets released every year. Or we're just going to have to continue to have just insane amount of growth worldwide so that every market can do well. And so it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. And so that's why I try to stick with the mainline sets, the booster boxes, because that's always been the tried and true. That's always been the one product that you can count on. It's really hard, when people start asking about all these different products and all these different languages and all these different releases, it's really hard to tell how each one of those is going to do over time, even if some have done well, because they're just too unproven, right? And until some things get proven over those next 6 months, a year, 2 years, it's still going to be, kind of a crapshoot to know exactly how all this is going to start to pan out. So, let me know what you guys think. Happy Sunday. Continue to enjoy the hobby, collect, and try to appreciate the sets a little bit before you look forward to the next ones. That's all I got today, guys. I'm out.